A boy born on the 8th of January, 1942, to two geniuses. Frank, a research biologist, and Isabel Eileen, a medical research secretary, his parents went to the Oxford like he would go himself. He had an appetite of being interesting, although his first few months at Oxford were not that interesting. He later found love in Jane Wilde. And of course, love is interesting. But shortly after, was diagnosed with ALS, a disease expected to kill in 4 years as motor neurons disintegrate and die. Hence, neurons stop sending messages to the muscles, making them unresponsive. But Mr. Hawkins was in early 20s. And after facing a short-lived valid depression, he decided to face wrath face-to-face by marrying Jane, despite their parents' pessimism and, boy, were their parents right, as in later years Jane would become the sole caretaker. And during this time, he made various discoveries regarding cosmology, like black hole radiation and singularities. But Jane would wonder to herself about her self-worth, and slowly and gradually began to draw off, and began an affair with a church choir head, Jonathan Hellyer Jones, while Stephen Hawking also pursued an affair with a nurse after a tracheotomy. Eliane Mason, a fiery redhead who liked to skateboard and definitely knew how to flirt. And on Eliane's part, she wasn't put off by his physical condition, as Stephen was unable to do anything physical and was strapped to his wheelchair at all times and only could move his cheek muscles. Despite this, she was drawn to him. This was the start to another love story, but this time one would be toxic, as one moment would be, "I cannot stand you, I despise you," and the other, "I love you more than anything." And like all great men, his life came to a normal end on the 14th of March, 2018. But it seemed that he lived a full and wild life.